I think it's still loading. Yeah, here we go. There we go.
Wow.
We're live streaming.
All right. Looks like we're on. We're able to see any chats. So
Yeah.
if you're listening, which probably not, other than us, you can leave us a chat. Very cool.
Okay.
Guess we
Need to find this on here and share it. So is it under your name?
It is under my name. So how's everybody doing out there in YouTube world? It looks like we have nobody watching, so that's a really good start. Error: YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming.
Oh, your privacy is on private.
Where do you see that at?
Right there in the middle, yeah.
How's everybody doing out there in YouTube world? Public.
There we go.
And
It is not for kids, for sure.
entertainment.
Yep.
Not for kids. No.
There we go.
And let's make this the Area 67 master. Oh, looks like we have one viewer. It's probably Aaron.
Not me.
Well, hey, how's it going? Whoever's viewing, appreciate you tuning in. This is our first podcast, and we're working out all the kinks, trying to figure out how to do this correctly. But apparently, we're live right now, and that's a start. So if you can hear us good, my name is Mike Villegas. I'm from Area 67 Recording Studio, and this is my buddy Aaron Himes. He's a little dark over there
Mm-hmm.
in the camera. It's all good.
Let's see here. I think this maybe. Oh, that's mine. I was trying to find it so I could try to share it and see if that's how I can do that.
Well, we don't want them to experience any buffering over here.
Yeah.
So it won't be any fun for them if that's the case. So,
It's not receiving enough video. What is your YouTube channel though? Because I can't even find it on here.
my YouTube channel is... Oh, my channel. Mike Villegas. Hey, there we are, live.
You found it?
Hey. Live chat. Live video.
Why can't I find it on my phone?
There you are.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, trying to find it on here so I can share the video. Alright. Get 2 viewers. Alright. Trying to figure out what we're doing.
It's obviously we don't know what we're doing. We know just enough to get us in trouble, obviously. We got online, we got some cameras, it looks kind of cool, it looks professional, but...
We're figuring it out.
Yeah. That's not too bad. It's coming over pretty quick.
Find your thing on here so I can share it, because I cannot find it. But...
Alright, so,
cool.
yeah. So, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing good.
It's a good day out there. Nice day in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio.
Yeah.
We're streaming live from Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. We haven't told you that yet. Kind of a dark, rainy day today, but
Beautiful.
That's the kind of day I like. Yeah. First of all, my last name is not Gilleg.
Oh, that's probably why.
Yeah, that helps. So, you hear the news last night about Nancy Pelosi getting her hair done at a closed hair salon in San Francisco?
Thought she wore a wig.
A lot of people thought she wore a wig. I don't think she does. Obviously, she went in to get a cut, a wash and a blow. A wash and a blow. So, good for her. I'm glad she's getting her hair done when everybody in San Francisco is not allowed to go get their hair done, or go to the gym or any of those good things. So, props to you there, Nancy.
Yeah.
Good job.
Keep it fresh. You find it?
I found it, yeah.
Sweet.
All you have to do is put in the right name.
Okay.
That's the
Props
start.
to you there, Nancy.
Oop.
Yeah, good job.
You got audio there.
Keep it fresh.
Oh, cool.
All right. So, I guess let's. You have your song uploaded on YouTube yet?
Reflect is on there.
Reflect. All right. Well, let's pull Reflect up and play that on for our listeners, so they can hear one of your most recent releases.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron is a singer-songwriter in a band called Entertaining Angels, which he fronts. And basically, well, how would you describe it? I'm not going to describe your music for you. That's why you're here on the podcast, so you can describe it for yourself.
Oh, no problem. I just figured out how to do this right here. So I'm going to share that link. If you do the copy, if you copy the link for YouTube,
Okay.
put it on your Facebook, then it'll go live, see? Just like that. Yeah, so Entertaining Angels is something I put together whenever I came back home. It's becoming something pretty awesome. A lot of different genres within the group, and a lot of different collabs with people. So it's starting to take off a little bit, but we'll be releasing a music video on 9/11 for the new song called Polaris, which is a song that I did by myself without the band on this one, just because it was more of a personal song, so I feel like I had to just sing that by myself. But other than that, we have Reflect that we just shot the music video for. That'll be coming out probably within the next 3 weeks. Probably going to release Polaris first and then Reflect. But other than that, just hanging out, buying shoes, and
Yeah, you had a nice little haul today of shoes. You can probably pull that mic back a little bit. You're a little boomy.
all right,
There you go.
cool.
Cool. Well, let's check out Reflect. Let's listen to it. Let whoever's watching us hear it.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
probably just us, but Hey, it's a start. Here we go. So, let's see, how's that going to work?
Oh, man. Yeah, we got 4 people watching right now.
What
Shout out.
Yeah, let us know how bad we are doing.
Yeah.
That'd be great, because we're not doing very well because you can't hear the music. So that's probably the first key into figuring out how all this works, is how we can stream some of this music.
That's why Davies should be here.
Yeah. Hey, Davey, where you at, buddy?
Where you at, Davey?
We could use you right about now. Davey Squire, shout out. Okay, so obviously that's not going to work, so we'll try that here again in a minute.
Yeah, we'll try it. We don't have to play any music anyways. Just coming on here and let everybody know that we're starting this up.
So yeah, the plan for Area 67's podcast is basically we're going to be doing music reviews. We're going to be doing interviews of artists. Possibly doing some live performances here in the studio. So we got a lot of things in the works. It's just kind of figuring out all this tech stuff so that we can stream it properly to you guys with not as much errors going on and the buffering and all that good stuff. So right now it's just kind of a test today, just to kind of check out the equipment, make sure everything is working good. Feel free to comment in the comments. Let us know if you can hear us well, or if you can't hear anything, if you can't see anything, if the buffering is bad. Any of that information is good information for us to have so that we can bring you better content in the future. But yeah, that's the goal. So if there's any artists out there that are watching this, or if you know any artists who might want to have their music played on our podcast and have us review it, let them know where to find us. Be sure to hit the like button and smash that subscribe button and hit that bell so that you can get notified anytime we got any new content coming out or any new live streams being set up. So,
which we have a lot of new stuff about to come out from the studio. So you definitely want to subscribe and check out all the new artists that are about to come out and all the music coming out of Area 67 studio. Shout out to Mike Berube. Just commented that he's watching from the office.
Sweet. What's up, Mike? Glad your father's doing better. Keep him in our prayers every night.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Mike stopped by a little earlier to check out the studio, share the studio with one of his friends so that they can check it out. We're located here in Cuyahoga Falls. We're a recording studio, and we work with all genres from hip-hop and rap to rock, alternative rock, praise and worship, Christian artists, gospel artists, anything and anybody who has music that they want to record, we can facilitate that. And once we get this started, the podcast space, we're going to try to make that available for anybody who's wanting to do podcasts but not want to set that up in their home or don't want to spend the money on the equipment. We'll be able to provide that for a lot of people here as well. So those are just some of the future things that we have on.
Clayton, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Clayton, appreciate you checking in with us, man.
So why don't you tell them about all the stuff we do here, Mike?
We're basically your average recording studio where we do all the tracking and recording for artists, bands. We also do mixing, and we're starting to get into some mastering. I've been getting a lot of mastering projects lately, so that's pretty cool. I'm excited about that. We do production as well. We make music for other artists. We make beats for artists, whether it's pop beats or hip-hop beats or R&B beats or reggae beats. We make them all. You can check out our beats on our Area 67 BeatStar page. It's area67.beatstars. Go check it out, and we put beats up on a weekly basis. We have a team of 5 people myself, Aaron, Devon, Danny, and Dalo. No, Dalo's not making beats. It was Matt. Can't forget Matt out there. So we have a team of 5 people making beats. So you get a good variety of styles and ideas and stuff like that. And then we collaborate with artists as well. If there's beats that they like, that they find on YouTube that they kind of like, they want something similar, we can work to kind of recreate that vibe for them and customize beats for them as well. What else am I missing? I'm sure I'm missing quite a bit. We do education here, where we teach recording classes from basic to advanced classes. So if you're interested in learning how to record music or set up a podcast, which probably don't want to teach you how to do that yet because we haven't figured it out ourselves.
We're just figuring it out.
But we definitely got the recording music on lockdown. So if you ever need your music recorded, or you're a band or artist and you're looking for a studio in the Cleveland, Akron area, or if you're from out of state or out of town and you want to come record with us, you can do that as well. We plan on doing a studio tour video. There's one out there on the internet on YouTube. I think Aaron put one up a couple of weeks ago. It's kind of cool. I just need to get better at communicating a little bit better, and some of these we'll get rid of. But so yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Voiceovers, if you want to do voiceovers and stuff like that for audiobooks or podcasts of your own, stuff like that. So we offer all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be exciting to meet new local artists around town. Like Mike said, we would love to listen to y'all's music, and you guys can submit that. Where do they submit that to, Mike?
Area67music@gmail.com. And we'll get all our addresses up on here, our IG information, our YouTube page, Facebook, all that information, so you know where to find us. We're going to be on all platforms, so we'll be catering to everybody.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. There's a lot of great artists that are around town right now. There's a lot of people that are about to come out with stuff since everybody's been locked inside. So
yeah, that's the one cool thing that we've noticed during the COVID lockdown ever since it started in March is that we've gotten a lot of artists coming in wanting to record, obviously because they've been locked down and have the time to be able to do that. A little bit of extra money. Thank you to Donald Trump for the stimulus money that you guys have given us. That's really helped a lot of artists who wanted to get into the studio, who weren't able to get into the studio because of financial reasons and whatnot, were able to come into the studio during the lockdown. So we'll keep this kind of on the down low, so don't tell too many people, but we're one of the few studios in Ohio that pretty much tried to stay open during the lockdowns here in Ohio. We tried to social distance, keep it to a minimum, and try to follow as many, cleanliness rules and stuff like that, so that we're keeping everybody safe from the virus. And I like to report that we've not had one person become sick from this studio. We haven't heard of anybody being sick coming from our studios. So big shout out to everybody who's been coming through wearing their masks and doing that. So that's been really cool for us. The other thing is, like I said, we've been getting a lot of artists during that time period, and that's part of the reason is because a lot of studios around town have been closed. So shout outs to you guys for being closed, because we're getting some of your clients. We won't say any names that rhyme with Rentrel or Nate. So anything you got to say?
No. I think it's going to be exciting. I think a lot of the local people, when they find out we're doing stuff like this, we can get people in here and talk about the community and what's going on, stuff like that. I'm kind of looking forward to like the interview part of talking to people. It's kind of exciting to me.
Yeah, this isn't going to be restricted to just music. We're going to try to keep it music centric and focused, obviously, but we're also probably going to branch off and do our own little podcast where I like to talk about the news of the day, what's going on in the world and stuff like that. And I don't want to kind of cross that over into the studio stuff. So you'll probably see like my individual show. Aaron probably have his own individual show. I know Dalo Mons is looking at creating his own individual show. So we've got other outlets coming to you, more a variety of content. So it's just not going to be me. It's just not going to be Aaron. It'll be other people that we'll be bringing in. And as we get this all figured out, technical wise, we'd like to be able to do a show every night if possible, maybe an hour show, or we'll start with a half hour to an hour show to start off with, and try to do that 3 or 4 times a week so that we can build more content, build our audience up, let you guys know what we're all about and what kind of content that we're bringing you guys, and let us know what kind of content you want to hear from us. You know, if you don't want to hear news and politics stuff, I agree. I understand, and you know, I respect that as well. So we'll have our own specific channels for those kinds of discussions and interviews and topics. But yeah, that's pretty much what we have on the horizon coming up at Area 67.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
I know a couple of artists that we've been talking to recently. I'm doing a mastering project for Young Izzy. He was just in the studio today, and he brought another artist in to do some mastering for, which big shout out to Young Izzy for doing that. Like to get Young Izzy in here to review some of the songs that he's putting out. He's got 10 really dope songs coming out, so be on the lookout for those. Check him out. We'll get all his information and IG information and stuff like that here in the near future, so we can direct you to the right places. But we'd like to get him in for an interview here soon. De La Mons has got a really dope song that we put together here, and shout out to Dan Walsh at Soundmind Recording Studio out in the Poconos. He's my mentor, so everything I've learned from him. Shout out to Chuck Treese for playing bass on Delo's record, and for the sick deck that you sent to us to hang up in the studio.
Awesome.
As a matter of fact, if you want to grab that deck, we'll show it to everybody real quick.
Yeah, let me grab
it. If you're not sure who Chuck Treese is, go look him up. He's an insane musician, drummer, guitar player, bass player, and skateboarder. He was the first African-American skateboarder to appear on Thrasher magazine, and he's still skating to this day. I want to say that was probably back in the late 80s, early 90s when he appeared on the cover, but he'll be in soon. We appreciate him sending the deck to us. He signed it to us, and we're going to hang it up on the wall. So he's supporting what we're doing here at the studio, so we really appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks. Big shout out to Chuck. Go check him out and all his music. He has his own group called McRad, and he's also done stuff with Bad Brains. He's played with Pearl Jam. He's done bass for Billy Joel. So this cat is the real deal, and we really appreciate him taking the time out for us little guys out here to put his work on one of our songs. So big shout out to you, Chuck. Appreciate you.
Yeah, for sure. I want to meet this guy too. You're gonna have to come to the studio and hang out with Mike, and I want to hear some old stories about y'all doing bad things in the Poconos.
Well, we've got plenty of stories in for you then. And yeah, that would be cool. We'd love to have you come out here, Chuck, and visit us here and have you on the podcast sometime. That would be really cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll go.
Are we done?
Yeah, you're good.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. You can come in and check it out.
Okay,